I wonder if you are super, super busy and sometimes you think like, how can I get it all done? Or how can I take care of myself and still get done what I need to get done today? If that's you, raise your hand, comment below. I get it. And I think most women here get it. And I think this is a perfect conversation for today because I had a really incredible morning, and I already left a message for my clients. I send them something called pocket coaching, where I send little coaching moments to help them like with their ahas and breakthroughs. And then I came to the calendar for the Happy and Healthy with Kerry show this morning, and the topic was totally on point with what's happened this morning already. So I think that, it's coming from every direction, which always makes sense. As you're coming on, go ahead and say hello. Let us know where you're coming in from, and post below and let us know what you're excited about today. But here's the thing that I wanted to talk to you about is how to get it done when you are super busy, and really how to prioritize yourself in a season of busyness, right? And this is one thing that I want to say is it's really easy to have every season of your life be a busyness season. And especially in the world that we live in today, like we have access to so much information, and there's social media and there's the internet and there's, just so much coming at us at all times that it's very easy to feel like you wake up behind, right? It's easy to feel like you wake up and you're already rushing to make sure that you're able to do what you want to accomplish today. And I know that leaves a lot of women feeling as if they can never get ahead. And a lot of women feel overwhelmed, and they feel, makes them feel inadequate and never present. And it's just difficult. It's a difficult way to live. So, wow, we have tons of people. Hey, Jody, Sue, let's see, Holland, what a cool name. Magdalena. We have a lot of people jumping on. Go ahead and say hi. So let me share a little bit about this morning, what happened for me this morning. And then I'm going to go into some tips so that you can really start to leverage what's possible for you every single morning, even if you have a slam-packed schedule for the day. Even if you're a mama, a grandma, you are running a business, or you are employed, like whatever. I mean, I know that we're all busy. It just might look different for each person. So this morning, for those of you who are new to the community, because I know we have a ton of new people from the One Thought Away Challenge. So welcome. We're so excited you're here. And so if you're new to the community, you might not know I have 2 6-month-old babies, and I have a 6-year-old, and I run this business, and I'm married, and I have my spiritual commitments for myself, my health commitments. Like I have a lot going on. And so this morning, so what we're doing is we adjusted our schedule because school has now started. My oldest son is now in 1st grade, which is so exciting. But so we've adjusted our schedule to go to bed a little bit earlier, which meant that my family was up, like all the babies, everybody was up earlier this morning. So I was able to nurse, diaper, change their outfits, and get bottles ready for my husband in case he needed them, and get out the door, go to the beach. I live at the beach, so I got my beach run in and my ab work in to get my abs back from having twins. I did all of that and got back, helped burp the babies because my husband did end up bottle feeding them as well. Ended up doing all that and did another diaper change before my nanny got here at 7:30. And then I was in charge of carpooling today for the neighborhood kids, for my son and the boy next door, which we left at 7:35. They were early. They were racing to be the first in line. My son was the first in line today, which I guess is a very big deal. and all of that happened before 8, but really before 7:50. So the reason I share this with you, this is the whole reason why I'm sharing it with you, is because it would be very easy to wake up feeling rushed, to wake up already feeling behind. It would be very easy for me to feel that way. but I'm also committed to my own self-care. And I'm not saying I do it perfectly. Like I hurt my back a few weeks ago, and then I was out of town last week. So I didn't exercise like normal the past few weeks. But in general, what I do is I plan my time and energy. So this is what we're talking about today, is time management and energy management, as well as granting yourself permission to do your self-care, and that you don't need to feel guilty or bad about that unless you give to yourself, you really will have nothing to give to others. And please let that land, right? Unless you give to yourself first, you will have nothing to give to others, even if you really want to give to them. So the reason that whole thing, that whole AM routine or ritual, we call it ritual in our community because we like to bring in the sacred and the feeling of sacred. The reason why that whole thing worked this morning is because I had given myself ample time to get things done, where it didn't feel like everything I had to do was super back to back and super tight on time. Whereas if I was 5 minutes late with one thing, I'd be 5 minutes late with everything for the rest of the day. Right? So what we say is schedule in white space in our programs, in our community, our tribe. So I'm a mentor to women worldwide. We do personal development work, we do group programs, we do events. And what we say is schedule in white space. Now that white space is that wiggle room for you to not have anything. So there's two things: schedule in white space, which is that white space is where nothing's, just like there's space on your calendar that nothing's booked. That is really just space, right? For you to go quiet, for you to feel grounded, for you to not always feel rushed, for you to take time to yourself. And then the other thing is schedule in more time than you think things are gonna take. Like, for example, I told the neighbors to send their boy over because he's carpooling with us. I said, send him over to school, send him over at 7:35, which it only takes me 10 minutes to get them to school. So that gave me a huge amount of time, extra time, where I actually I parked off campus and I walked the boys to school, right? It's not like I was just shoving them off at the sidewalk, which is fine too. And I'll probably do that some days, they like to get dropped off at the sidewalk. So that's good too. There's nothing wrong with that. But what I'm saying is, it's not what my intention was today. Today, since it was the first day I was in charge of carpool, I wanted to park, I wanted to walk them to the gate, and I wanted to see them get in line, right? So today I had a different intention. So the white space is that space in your calendar. Yeah, Kelly says, love that white space because shit happens there. Yeah, when you allow yourself to have downtime in your calendar, to not always be rushed, it's actually a great outlet for you to also tap into your creativity. For example, as soon as I get off with this training with you this morning, I'm going to go out to my lanai and I'm going to do a meditation, and a specific meditation that I really want to start my day off with. Doing that is going to ground me, and it's also going to open up this mental space for answers and solutions and things to drop in to what I'm working on today, versus really like challenging myself and pushing and struggling to find answers or to get ahead today, when all I get to do, what I could do, is get in the flow and allow the universe to work with me. And I always say that God is my business partner, right? The universe is my business partner. So I don't need to have all the answers. I don't need to push as hard as sometimes I do, or maybe you do. But what if you allowed yourself to get in flow, right? To get in flow and allow the universe to work with you. Because remember, everything is first starting in how you think. So you're one thought away today from feeling super rushed, or you're one thought away from feeling grounded and present and on track. You're one thought away today from feeling as if you can't get ahead, or you're one thought away today from feeling like, wow, I'm crushing my day. I'm slaying dragons today, right? And that's going to happen by how you are also scheduling your life, scheduling in your day. right? And so remember that those AM rituals for you, they're not, my invitation is that you don't think of your AM rituals as a luxury. Like, oh, it's a luxury. If I have time, then I'll take care of me. No, I would say your AM rituals are actually a requirement. Like, I would make them a requirement for you. And that's just a simple mindset shift, right? It's just a tweak in mindset. It's not, those shouldn't be considered a luxury, because taking care of yourself is what's going to amp up your productivity today. It's going to amp up your results. It's going to amp up you being present to those around you. It's going to take care of closing the gaps, those gaps that you have from being at point A to point B. Allowing yourself to take care of yourself, actually, it's a natural solution. It's part of one of the natural solutions to closing those gaps. So with that being said, we have tons of people here. I'm hearing I pushed too hard, so it's good to go and flow for sure. Yes, good. Lots happening here. Makes all the difference. Meditation moments, love it. Yes. Okay, you guys. Hey, Gigi. Hey, Corinne. Lots of people here today. So with that being said, a few other tips in regards to this whole conversation, which I can hear a lot of you guys are resonating with, but how to prioritize yourself in a season of busyness. Get your blood flowing. You know, like, I've already been out and been to the beach and got my run in and my beach stairs in. That pumping that blood, getting that air, that fresh air in my lungs and pumping blood through my system, it gets me motivated. It gets me excited. It helps me feel on track. Make sure you're eating a balanced, healthy diet. You know, so if you're somebody who does intermittent fasting, which I know many of you guys do intermittent fasting at this point, do it safely, and then make sure that you break your fast with good food, you know, protein, good fats, those things that are going to help keep you grounded, versus coming right in with sugar and then boom, you know, skyrocketing your energy levels, but crashing them not too long later. Making sure that you do things for yourself that feel like treats, but they don't have to feel like a treat, right? Treating yourself to things that you love, but like maybe it's a foot massage. Maybe go find a little place near your house that you can get a 30-minute detox foot massage. I mean, they're usually like $30. Do it once a week. Do little things like that. Bring those little things that feel sacred and special to you. And I would say do those more often. You don't need to wait to be on vacation to feel good. How can you make every day feel like a little bit of a vacation? How can you bring the holiday into your day-to-day life, right? And praying, meditating, allowing yourself to ground into yourself, choosing you first and foremost, because I'm telling you, there's going to be, you know, your kids are going to be demanding of you, your grandkids, your elderly parents that you're taking care of, your employees, your employers. People are going to want, which is fine. People are going to want from you. But with that being said, you get to put you first, because nobody's going to do that for you. So when they are needing or wanting something from you, you can give from a full cup versus give from a place where you're starting off rushed and depleted. Okay, so I love that this topic came up today on the calendar after what happened this morning, and then the coaching I sent out to our clients. It's all tying together, and it's all tying together because I just know it's all coming in because it's obviously what needs to be heard. So if this is helping you, definitely post below. Definitely please share it. Share it with your friends and family. Hit the share button. The other thing that's going to really help you prioritize yourself in a season of busyness, another thing that will really help you is we're going to launch, it's a free challenge. It's the One Thought Away challenge. And we just did it. We just finished it last week, and it was awesome. It was so incredible. The breakthroughs were amazing. And so we decided to run it again next week. Okay. So it's going to start August 30th. So it starts on Monday, and just go to onethoughtawaychallenge.com. I'll post it. Actually, let me post it in the comments very quickly. onethoughtawaychallenge.com, and it's currently free. And I'm telling you, the breakthroughs, that happen in 7 short days is phenomenal. Like, you're going to be shocked what can open up for you when you show up with me and you have fun with me and you allow me to hold space for you for 7 short days. Your mind's going to be blown. Okay, so I just put it into I just dropped the URL there. It's free right now. We just put about 700 women through it a week and a half ago. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. Join us. Join in the fun. And I'm going to give you some really simple tips and solutions that are going to take you out of overwhelm, out of confusion, going to take you into clarity, into energy, into being on point and on focus. And we have a ton of fun doing it. We have raffles and prizes, and it's just so fun. So onethoughtawaychallenge.com, go share it with your girlfriends. And I will see you back here at the Happy and Healthy with Kerry show on Thursday. Bye, you guys.